Hello. We're going to have a look at fielding technique and maybe just a little game that you can set up with yourself or somebody else. We're using this to lead up to potentially using a glove in baseball, so my technique might look a little bit different to what you've imagined in some of your cricket games that you might have played. So really important here that I'm in a position where I'm on my toes and ready to move around and get to the ball. I've got a really wide stance, as you can see, with my legs, because that allows me to get my body over the top of where I want the ball, because in my first movement I'm getting behind and ready to get down nice and low with that wide stance. You can see that I've got my hands spread really wide and my fingers pointed towards the ground. So what we're looking for here, nice and low, moving behind the ball, getting your hands out in front and bringing that ball in towards your body. Look at that idea that as I am low, I'm not rising my body up with the ball, I'm gathering the ball and bringing it in towards my body. Okay, so I'll show you from both behind the player and in front of the player here. You might like to start with somebody rolling the ball towards you gently or up against sort of an even wall that you know how that ball's rolling back. But I'm using a little bit of an uneven wall here because I'm going to challenge myself to look at the fact that that ball could bounce off in different directions. The aim here is to throw the ball against the wall, and you choose how hard you throw it and how far you want to go back. And I'm going to try and do exactly what we said before. Body in behind the ball, nice and low, and soft hands back in towards my body. Here we go. Body behind. Oh, there's an opportunity that once that ball goes up in the air, I'm still doing the same thing, moving behind the ball, getting to the height of it, and soft hands in towards the body. Just going to show you from the other angle. Okay, so same thing, body in behind the ball, nice and low, and bring that ball in. Here we go. Movement into the body. And there we are. Always ready to move, and away we go. So if you've worked with that by yourself a couple of times, what you could look to do is actually work with a partner, and as you throw it, they're trying to field the ball. Look for how many you can potentially get in a row. If you want to play a little bit of a competitive game, see if you can throw it past them. So you're going to aim to hit the wall, allow it to bounce back past, and if it goes past the person trying to field, you get yourself a point. Then they have an opportunity to throw, get the ball to bounce off the wall, and see if it can go past you. Have a little bit of fun with it. If you've got a glove at home, you can start working with that glove. And if you need to change it to think about how you might apply your fielding in cricket or another striking and fielding game, it'd be great to see some of your own videos thinking about what some of those key parts of that technique would actually be. Thanks.